All right, hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just double checking to make sure we have everything running correctly over here. And it looks like we do. So we are ready to hit the ground running. All right, so, Andrew Gunner upgraded his membership to You Goonie. Thank you for doing that, Andrew, appreciate it. Why did it throw a thumb up there for no reason whatsoever? Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Ken Albert is here. What's up, PK? Ken, I have watched those a couple of videos, so I just haven't responded to you yet. I have watched those two videos that you sent me though. I'll be reaching out. Just wanted to let you know. Thanks for being here, Ken. Tom is here. What's up, Tom? David Brownlee, howdy, howdy. Vanessa is here. Hello. And everybody is saying hello to everybody else. All right. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining me. So basically what we are doing is we are returning to Final Girl. I've played this live on Solo, Solo Thursdays before. But when I was in Vegas at Dice Tower West, Van Ryder Games had a booth at the show. And so I picked up a starter set. So it's basically one of these guys, a starter set. And it comes with the Camp Happy Trails with Hans and, I can't remember her name, Lauren? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, I bought a starter set and I found a couple of the feature film boxes that were there. First of all, I bought the Krampus one, Vincent Dutrait's artwork, and then as I was looking, I saw the Slayer or the Falconwood Files box that also has Vincent Dutrait's artwork. So yes, please. Anyway, the reason I bought just the starter set and didn't go all in is because, well, it's expensive to get everything. I really wanted the minis, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. But I figured if I have the core box, at least, if I want to borrow and try different feature film boxes from JT, then I just have to borrow that box. I don't have to borrow his core set and everything else. So that's why I went ahead and did that. It's one of the ways that he and I kind of, I don't know if it's really, scripted or anything. It's not scripted, but, from my end of it, at least, it really kind of helps with that idea of FOMO. Fear of missing out. And if he buys something, I don't need to buy it because we're in the same gaming group. We're 10 minutes away from each other. He'll let me borrow anything that I want to borrow. I'll let him borrow anything he wants to borrow. That's just the relationship that we have. So there's no need for us to buy unless we really, really like it. And there are some games that we both purchased copies of it. But that's kind of what's going on there. It's not that I'm trying to slight Van Ryder Games or anything like that. They're a great company, great people. But I have to be, thrifty every once in a while. So, well, most of the time. Anyway, I bought the starter pack and 2 feature box sets because they had Vincent Dutrait's artwork in it. I don't think I saw any others. But I was supposed to be working the Dice Tower booth, which is right across the aisle from them. So I was trying to hurry. Anyway, that's how that went. Andrew Gunner is here. What's up? What's up? Alexander Meldrum is here. Oh, Final Girl. I have always been interested. Well, cool. I'm going to show you how to play it. Sam will buy anything as long as it's Dutrait's artwork. I don't know about anything. I have my standards. Yes, they're low, but I still have them. I really like this game, Tom says. I have major FOMO, but I think I'm starting to become a recovering addict. Ryan, hiya. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. Glad to be here. I'm up for adoption, and Dutrait scribbled a thing on my arm in marker the other day, just saying, nope. Sorry, pal. All right, here we go. Now, if you have ever seen the show called Stranger Things, that is basically the context of what's going on here with the Falconwood Files. Now, of course, It's IP independent, but it's the basic idea that's going on there, right? We have teenagers and their friends trying to fight this multi-dimensional bad guy, and he's pulling people to his dimension. We're trying to pull those people out of his dimension and defeat him at the same time. It has a very much a, kids on bikes type of feel to it, and that's what's going on here. That's the hard and fast, basically. There's no IP, direct IP usage. It's the same kind of context, however. So let's see here. I definitely want the Krampus one. Yeah, that's a good one. I really enjoy it. Here, but probably not for long. Well, good to see you, Phillips. Thanks for stopping by. Tom says he has Series 2. It's enough for me, although I did buy Krampus. Of course you did. It's great. Are we getting the professional looking over shoulder shot today? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, we are. I'm one of the few people that hasn't seen Stranger Things. Well, that's okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and show you the table behind, over the shoulder. All right. So here we go. This is what we're looking at. And Victoria says, I haven't either. I don't do horror. I can absolutely see that. Jesse doesn't like to do horror either. And she has watched, I think, most of Stranger Things, but it was because I was watching it and she was spending time with me. That's how that went. But this is how it looks. We have Slayer, which is the bad guy, and this is the bad guy board. And then you have Falconwood, which is the location that we are at, the town at which we are fighting this interdimensional thing. This is where I start, and this is where the Slayer starts. And at the beginning of the game, you have to turn over a event card and carry out its what it says before the game begins. And basically what that did was that put a van out here by the river. Anyway, put a van out here, and we can use that van for movement. Whenever we do an action that gives us movement, we can actually get +2 movement, but the catcher is that that first move has to be a panic. So basically the first move, if we're using the van, we've got to roll. Okay, we've got to go in the direction of 4, and then we get +2 movement after that. So that's the kicker with using the van, but we do have the possibility to have some extra movement going on out there. We start with the hand of 6 cards, which are right out here. You get 2 walks, a short rest, a focus, 2 focuses, and then a weak attack. So walks are basically exactly what it sounds like, movement. And then you have a short rest, which is basically healing. Then you have focus, which is how you're going to be able to get some time back. And time is important because that allows you in the planning phase to purchase more cards. You'll see these little hourglass symbols at all of these cards. And that's how much time you have to spend in order to buy them into your hand. So the way the game works is that you'll have an action phase first, which is where you're going to play action cards. And then most of the time, whenever you play an action card, you're going to be rolling dice in order to see what happens. So if I play a focus card here, for example, and I look over here on the time track or the horror track, it says that I am in this white range right here, which means that I'm going to be rolling 2 dice. So I would roll 2 dice. Let's just go ahead and simulate it. I would roll 2 dice, and I got 1 star, which means that I would be able to move the horror up 1 like this, and then I would have to lose 1 time like that. All right, so that's what that would do. But this gets me the ability to try to get higher this way so that I can get around and hopefully at some point get more dice. That's basically what you're doing with focus. So if that same roll, I would have been able to cause 1 damage on the bad guy if I'm in the same space as he is. But then I would also lose a health as well. If I'm walking with that roll, then I get to move one space and I have to lose one time while I'm doing it. So short rest, I get to heal one health, but then I also have to lose some time. So that gives you an idea of what we're going to be doing during the action phase. Once the action phase is over, either by a game mechanism ending it or by my choice, we go on to the planning phase, which is where I can use any remaining time to purchase cards from this tableau. The ones on the top are the cheapest, so 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And I can purchase any number of cards that I want to. I just have to be able to afford it with time, and I do have a maximum of 10 cards in my hand. So the only catcher here is that you can't buy cards that you just played in the last action phase, or rather since the last planning phase. I can't purchase those cards. So what I'm going to be doing is, as I'm playing cards out of my hand, I'm going to be putting them over here off to the side, just so that I can denote that those are the cards that I played. And then once I go through that planning phase again, I'm going to put them back into the tableau to try to keep track of that as best I can. After you go through the planning phase, while you purchase more cards, you go through the killer phase. And the killer phase will generally have a, you'll first of all resolve the killer action. And right now, the killer action, boo, dang it. Resolve killer action. I think right now, the killer action is just this up here. If I'm remembering correctly without having to look it up, and if that's wrong, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This is the killer action. So first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to kind of suck a victim onto or into the mirror dimension. And the mirror dimension is where he is enacting his nefarity. Now, he's in the mirror dimension right here. I'm in the hour dimension right here. But these two gray victims are in the mirror dimension. So what's going to happen here is on one of his turns, he's going to first look to see if he can pull anybody into the mirror dimension. And what he'll do is he'll look for the closest victim, and if there's a if there's an equidistance there, he goes where there are the most, and he will pull one person into the mirror dimension, which basically just means they will turn into a gray meeple like that. All right. So that's the first thing he's going to do. And then after that, he's going to try to target either me or a victim, whichever one is closer. If that's equidistant, he'll always come after me. He can always attack me no matter what dimension I'm in, because we have a neural link or a psychic link, whatever. And then if he is in the same spot as somebody else, he's going to try to kill one of these people. And he can only kill victims that are in the mirror dimension. He can always attack me. And he's going to try to be pulling these other meeples into the mirror dimension according to proximity. All right, so that's what he'll do. And then after that, we'll flip over a tarot card and do whatever it says to do. And then we'll go to the panic phase. So in the panic phase, if a victim died during that turn and the slayer is in the same area as some mirror dimension victims, then those mirror dimension victims are going to have to panic. And basically what that means is that for every one of those dudes we will roll, they have to move too. So if he was here, they'd have to move over here. They'd have to run away. All right, so that's what panicking does. And then in the upkeep phase, there are sometimes the event cards will have things that we have to keep up with. And if there are no terror cards left, there are 10 cards in here. So basically, after 10 rounds, we're going to flip this card over, and it's going to be a nasty finale type of attack where he becomes a little bit stronger and so forth and so on. And that's generally speaking how we're going to be playing the game. Let's see. Spooky stuff doesn't really bother me. I just don't do gory. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess season, the most recent season of Stranger Things was kind of gory, but otherwise it wasn't really that bad. But again, I'm going off of memory, which is bad. Andrew Gunner, it's hard for me to rate where this is on my general list. It's unquestionably #1 solo mode game. Yes, that is correct. Also, Series 3 finally is like, oh, hey, maybe you'd like Final Girl Dice Tray. Yep, that's right. Boots move him. The number of boots on the Splat Track's current position. Oh, yeah, here. So he will... yeah, he'll move this much, and he will do 2 damage. So he'll kill 2 people? Ouch. That's not cool. All right, well, might as well get to it, right? All right, Andrew, what's your win-loss ratio for Final Girl? I struggle to win myself, probably close to 1 to 4. I lose more than I have won, but it is still fun. Yep, that is true. Eric is here. Spending time with Sam is horror. Wow, dude. My goodness. You're so mean. All right, so here we go. Oh, another thing that I've found out, I thought it was pretty neat, is that they have a companion app for Final Girl now. So I went ahead and downloaded that and I looked into it. Basically, you put in whatever you have and it lets you choose what you want to do. I don't know how useful it is, but I've only just looked at it briefly today. It looks pretty cool though. Anyway, you can check that out. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is, we also, okay, so let me explain one more thing, because this isn't just that. So the Falconwood files come with a whole bunch of different missions that you can try to play. And so we're playing the Crack the Code mission. And basically what we're trying to do is that here, spies are in Falconwood and communicating in code, crack the code to foil their plan. So that's basically what's happening here. So when I end my movement on mission tokens, which are these things right here, or the little target symbols out here, I can pick them up and add them to this these spaces right here. Now, what are they going to do for me? Well, they look like this. So A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So this has a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 value to it. And what that's going to do, I'm going to, whenever I'm in the mall, which is over here, I'm going to be able to spend 3 time in order to roll the 20-sided die. And then I'm going to add the values of mission tokens that are on this paper and add it to whatever I roll on the D20. And if the total is less than 20, I failed to crack the code, and then I can try again by going up here if I still have enough time left. If I, however, if it is equal to or more than 20, then my best friend Jaquette is going to come to the shopping mall. I will immediately get to look through the shopping mall item deck and take one of those items into my hand and then reshuffle them and reshuffling the items in that space. Okay, and then when Jaquette is in my space, or Jaquette, I don't know how you pronounce it, change 1 die to a star when resolving action cards that provide movement, and 1 additional victim may follow you. You may use the river crossings while with Jaquette. So river crossings, what are river crossings? Okay, river crossings are these blue spaces on that cross the river. Normally you can't use it. You obviously can't use it with the van out there. But that's what these little crossings are here. They're river crossings. So instead of having to go 1, 2, 3 to go here, I could just go here using that river crossing right there. So Jaquette is going to be helping me out by helping me mitigate the dice a little bit. So whenever I gain progress, I reveal a mission token of your choice and place it on this sheet. Losing progress, place the highest mission token on this sheet back on the location board in the space farthest from you. I am assuming that there are going to possibly be terror cards and or event cards that will have those keywords on it, and I'll have to follow that direction. But that's about it. So how can we win? We are going to win by defeating the Slayer. He has 11 hit points, and he starts on the 4 for terror, on the terror track or the horror track, whatever. Octavia is the final girl in this game. And as per usual, you can place 1, 2, 3, 4 on here. And actually, you don't have to go in that order. You can do it on any order that you want. But once you have 4 things on here, this flips over. And we now are able to put a tracking marker on the 0 value. And whenever I resolve a action that has that star with a cross out on it, where I fail it, whenever I fail an action, on a horror roll or saving a victim, move the marker 1 space to the right. When you're about to receive damage, you may reduce it by the number on the space of the marker and then return the marker to 0 value. So it's a way for me to, mitigate damage that I'm taking. So if I ever get a failure on an action, on a horror roll, if I ever get a failure, or if I'm saving a victim, I get to move this up. But that's only after I have placed 4 over there. Bum, 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 bum. I am a fan of solo games. I can win 80% of the time. I like challenge, but I also prefer to win. That's valid, Alexander. It started super high to start with, but suddenly it dropped to like 50-50 on a decent day. Got it. I don't really keep track, honestly, because I have as much fun losing as I do winning. Yep. Is Octavia's name Ock? No. She's also a doctor. Sorry, that was bad. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and my first action is going to be a walk. I am going to walk, and I am going to use... I'm going to use the van down by the river. So what direction are we going to go in? We're going to go in 5. Okay, well, that's not bad. All right, so we get +2 movement. So we're going to go here. We're going to pick up this person. That is 1, 2. Oh, dang it. I'm already doing it wrong. All right, so I've got to, this goes over here. I'm already doing it wrong. All right, so what I have to do first is I have to roll the dice. I'm going to roll 2 dice and see how much movement I get. If I, oh, well, see, there you go. Move up to 1 space for 1 and 1. So if I go 1, 2, 3, I could do that. Or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to stop there. All right, so we're going to move up to 1 space because I got a failure. So if you get a failure, I can move up to 1 space, but then I have to lose a health and 2 time, which really sucks. Told you I'm bad at this game. Do I want to move 3 though? I think I probably do. All right, so I'm going to use this and go here, 2, 3, like so. And followers, victims can follow me whenever I move through. I can hold up to 2. Now I have to lose a health. Good night. And 2 time. 1, 2. That really was not good. I'm going to walk again. Man! I'm going to discard weak attack and a focus to turn that to a star, which means that I can walk one space for one time. So I'm going to walk up here away from the van, and I get to take this. I'm ending my movement at my friend's house, and I get to take this and put it on my card. So it is worth 2 points in trying to roll to break the code. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to end my turn, my action phase, and keep these 2 cards with me. Then I'm going to go into a planning phase, which, oh wait, I have to lose another thing. So I can 3. I think I'm going to buy Close Call and Open a Rift. So Open a Rift is a card that is specific to the Falconwood files. So I can go to the mirror dimension if I roll 2. If I roll only 1 star, I get to go to the mirror dimension. Special victims can follow you, and I lose a time. And if I fail, I still get to go to the mirror dimension, and special victims may follow, but I have to lose a health and 2 time, or I just end my action if I fail. So that's the end of phase turn. So I'm going to spend my remaining 3, 1, 2, 3, and buy these cards into my hand. I have to check something real quick. You cannot purchase action cards that were played or discarded since the last planning phase. Yep, so I can't purchase these yet. But on my next turn, I'll be able to get them all back because they cost nothing. But here's the thing. All of these guys are going to go right here now because I can't pick them up. And we're going to go from there. I don't have any movement. I just realized that. So that's bad. I use all my movement. That's stupid. Maybe I should buy, yeah, that's stupid. So I'm not going to buy an Open a Rift. I'm not ready to open a Rift yet. I'm going to buy a Sprint instead. It's the same cost. So I can have some movement to possibly get rid of some of these guys. All right, so that is that. Now we move to the killer phase. So we're going to, he is going to, I think he's going to move first. Yeah, it's been so long since I played this. I'm sorry, people. Indicated on the finale card next to the associated icon of skip 2. All right. So he is only going to try and determine the closest victim in our dimension to the Slayer. If there's a tie, then from the space with the most victims. So here's where the killer is. And I think this is up here on the library. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So this space right here, for a normal victim, replace yellow meeple with a gray meeple. For a special victim, blah, blah, blah. So what's going to happen here is one of these guys gets turned into a person like that. And then it says that we disregard the rest of his action. But then we have to take a tarot card and turn it over. Reveal. It's after me. So what this means is that he's going to try to move towards me and then try to kill me. I think that's what that does. Target the final girl, move, and then try to attack. So he's going to move towards me, 1, 2. Now, this person here is not in the mirror dimension, and so he can't hurt it, so this doesn't happen. But then I think this goes up like that, which is bad. Increase the horror level by 1. Alrighty, so that is that. And let's put this down here so we can put this over here like that. All right, so that's the end of that. Panic phase, nobody was killed. Nobody in the mirror dimension is where he is, so nothing happens. And then we go to the upkeep phase. Nothing is really upkeeping. Rearrange items. When does a new event card come out? Y'all help me out with that. I think event cards come out every turn, maybe? All right, work over, got a jet, feed the fam. See you later, y'all. All right, let's see. Event cards, event cards, event cards. Events, page 30. An event card is revealed at the start of the game, and more event cards may be revealed during the course of the play. When indicated by the event icon, reveal the next event card and apply the effects. Some event cards are permanent ongoing. Okay, so it doesn't say that we have to reveal one yet. I didn't turn over anything that will reveal it. These are for if you have a spot that has too many plate things on it. You can place those things on one of this and just place the token out there. That's all that is. But those, I just figured I'd keep them out there. All right, so 1, 2, 3. That would be a cool thing to do, I think. Possibly, if we can get over there. Hopefully we can. If not, we can flip over another thing. So, all right. All right, so my first turn here is going to be a sprint. So we're going to sprint. Let's move these things out of the way so I can get that. And we're still rolling 2 dice. Yes! All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Once we have victims that are in one of these exit spaces, I can choose to usher them off of the board. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to put I'm going to put 1 here so that I get that horror level back. And then 1, 2, 3. So I'm still far enough away from him right now. And then I think I'm going to take an action card that costs a maximum of 2 time. So I'm going to do that so that I can take this open rift card that I wanted to purchase last turn. Oh, but I could use a search. Ooh. Yep, I'll wait. I'm going to take a search instead. Alrighty. I wonder, does the van place the van token in your space? The token may move with you except over river crossings as long as the van remains with you for the entire movement. +1, one additional victim can follow you, and you get +2 movement when resolving actions that provide movement. However, your first move must be panicked. I'm assuming since I didn't want to use that and just move, that says... I wonder if you use the 2 movement. Yeah, I'm assuming I had to leave that here, there, I would imagine. I don't know for sure, but this van, as long as the van remains with you for the entire movement, +1, one additional victim may follow you, and you get +2 movement. Your first move must be panicked, however. So I'm assuming if I want to not have to panic on that first move, I have to leave that van there. That's what I'm assuming. So I left it there. All right, so that was my sprint, which allowed me to get over there. And I think now I'm going to, oh, I should have put this back up to 6. And I got 2, so I moved 3 spaces and I have to go down 1. And I think I have a non-named thing there, so nothing really going on there. I think I'm going to try to do a I'm going to do a focus. Ah, geez Louise. Oh man, just lose 2 time, huh? 1, 2. That sucks. Golly, I could use 2 cards. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna re-roll. 1, 2. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna play close call, and I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, it's a star. That's better than nothing. So I only lose 1 time, and I get this to go up here like that. So the close call came in handy, and I think I'm going to chill. I'm going to end my turn here. So now we go into the planning phase, which I can purchase cards. I can't purchase any of these, but anything that is zeros, like all of these guys here, get to come back up into my hand. Now remember, you do have a hand limit of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then I have 4 to purchase other things with. So that planning, I could roll through. Oof, retaliate is a good one. I think I'll take retaliate, just in case he tries to come get me. He can't get, no, he can. Oh boy. So I'm going to spend 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take retaliate, and then this will come back up here, and then these will go down here, but close call will come out here, focus and sprint will come out here, and then focus will just come down here. Alrighty, next. All right, so now that is the planning phase. Killer phase. Killer is going to try to pull somebody else in. And he is with somebody right now, so he's going to automatic. Ah, that was a bad idea. I should have done something about that. That was stupid. So he pulls somebody in there, and he targets somebody, and he kills somebody. So that sucks. That was so dumb. All right, so there isn't anybody there. So the panic rolls don't happen. As long as at least 1 victim was killed during the turn, victims that are in a space with a minion will panic. Yeah, so there's nobody there. So nothing happens else. Oh, wait, no. It says it ignores the rest of the turn. Bang, bang. So it does that, and then it doesn't do those things. All right. So, all right. Well, that's not too terribly bad, but it is not good. All right. So, next we go to panic phase. Nobody was killed. Upkeep phase. And, so that goes back up there. Oh, we forgot to resolve a tarot card, draw a tarot card. So, code blue. No, wait. Got to double check. If no victim Dang it. Here it is. It's right here. Sorry. Why can't I see this? Gosh. Oh, that's only when a Slayer targets that and there are no victims in the mirror dimension. Resolve that and ignore the rest of the killer action. Okay, so the rest of the killer action would have been to turn this over. It's going to target me or the nearest thing, which is him, and then he's going to kill twice, but it's only once. So that happens, and terror level goes up by 1. Okay. All right. Now I get it. All right. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now I am going to start my action phase with a walk. Golly, George. Man alive. I gotta get rid of 2 cards. All right, so we'll get rid of the weak attack and get rid of the short rest to make this a star. I can move up to 1 space and lose 1 time. So I'll move 1 over here, and now these 2 guys are coming with me. Now that I'm at the shopping mall, I'm going to search. My goodness! Oh, man. 1, 2, and that goes up by 1. Gosh. Such a bad turn, people. Not doing good here at all. Gonna walk again. Oh, man. Oh, gee whiz. Golly, George. I'm ending my turn. That is horrible. Goodness gracious. All right, well, I've got exactly 1 thing, so I definitely need to get this close call back because I'm rolling like crap today. Holy Moses. So that's the 1, and then that goes back up to 6. Then we go on to the killer phase, and he is going to pull somebody. 1, 2. So this guy is going to turn in. I am rapidly running out of people here. And then we resolve 1 of these guys. Run up that hill. So I'm going to target that, and then he's going to move 4. So he moves twice, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. and I'm the only one that he can hurt, but that's who he was targeting anyway. He's going to do 2 damage to me, and I'm going to try to retaliate. Boom. The retaliate is going to be rolling 2 dice. Come on. I can discard both of these. No, I can. Jeez, I'm rolling so badly. I was already down to... Oh, but it came up at the end of the planning phase. So I can... Oof. Spend 2 to reroll both. Well, crap. All right, so I reduce damage from the attack by 2, which knocks it out completely. I don't take any damage. And then I also do a damage back to him. All right. Golly. Monkey. Loving. All right, so this one and this one I won't be able to get back, but the walks, the searches, a weak attack, short rest, and focus, those will all be able to come back to next round. I've got 1 focus card left. Oh my goodness. All right. Next. So that was the, oh no, that was that. So now that's done, and we go back to the action phase. Action phase is going to be super short, and this is really bad that he has us cornered and I don't have any movement. It's really bad, actually. So let's try to do some focusing. Come on, I really need a double star here. Really need a double star. Oh, I got a double star! So I get 1, 2 time, and this comes back over here. Sweet! All right, so this one comes here. And then I'm able to get all of the zeros back, which are these guys. This is in the planning phase. And then I have 6 to purchase, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can purchase 5 cards. I'm going to do guard, first of all, just in case we get stuck again. So that's 1, 2. I'm going to do a close call for 1. And for 2, should I do the 3? Ooh, distraction. Yes, I'll take distraction for 3. All right, and then this goes back up. That was a very short turn. Very short turn. But now, here is the thing. He's going to pull one of these people down in here. Crap. And then we're going to tarot card. So he's going to target me again, move, but he doesn't need to move, but then he attacks me. And then he goes up 1 as well. But he needs to attack me first. All right, so he attacks me for 2. Oh, man. We'll use the guard. All right, so reduce by 2. It's only 2, so I don't take any damage. All right, cool beans. Actually, these would come available now. So focus is going to be available next turn. Close call comes back here. Retaliate comes back down there. Okay. So that's the end of his phase. Man, he took one of my stupid things. All right. Do I have a... I didn't buy and open a rift. Oh, man. I should have bought to open the rift. Okay. Well, that was that. Panic phase, nobody died. So nobody needs to panic. And then I've got +2. I could try it, but that's 3 times. No way. Gonna need to go get more. All right, here we go. On my turn, I am going to do a weak attack first. Since he's here... Oh, wait, I need to double check one thing. Victims can only be saved, taken off. So only victims in the same dimension. To attack the Slayer, you must be in the same dimension. Okay, I can't attack him right now, so I can't do that. So I am going to walk. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to walk. Ooh, I get to move 2 spaces. That's cool. I'm going to go 1, 2, like that, which allows me to pick this up. Yeah. So now I've got +6 to try to break that code. And then we're going to go with... Oh, wait, I have to move. I have to lose 1 time. I'm going to walk again. Butt nugget. I'm going to reroll 1 die. Come on, give me a star. Or that. That could work. I will get rid of a weak attack and a focus in order to turn this into a star, which means I can move 1 space. So I'll move 1 down here like that. Yeah. And I think that's that. Bad rolls can really hurt in this game. You have got that right. Vanessa's off. See you later. You have got that right. Okay, so all of these now. Okay, the focus is going to come back to me now. The guard was played after the planning phase, so that stays over here. Close call. Walk, focus, weak attack. So now these have to stay here. This, okay, yeah. And this is going to go back here. Okay. So now he's going to, flip this person into a gray as well. And that's got to be terrible. And then flip this over. You scared the crap out of me. Place 2 new victims at Fangorn Forest. All right, so 2 new victims at Fangorn Forest. Fanghorn Forest, sorry. And then that goes up. Dang it. And then we draw another event card. So now, head researcher. I'd hate to have him as a father. Place the head researcher at the government lab. During the upkeep phase, one normal victim at the government lab is killed. What? Then the closest normal victim to the government lab moves one space closer to it. What? Okay, so the head researcher is going to go to the government lab. My goodness. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. The closest normal victim to the government lab moves one space closer. Good night. What is going on? All right. Jeez Louise. Planning phase. No, not planning phase. That's the end of the killer phase. So, all right. Now we go to a panic phase. Nobody was killed. So we go to the upkeep phase, which means that one of these people will move closer to the government lab. And because that has to be tracked. So we need to go kill that head researcher. Poop. That would give him a +2 that though. That's not good. All right. So, wait a minute. Did I skip my planning phase? I think I did. I did. I skipped my planning phase. I would have had 5. I can't buy that. I can't buy that. I get this, this, this. No, I just used these. So these are not coming back. So this comes here. This comes. These will all be coming back next round. But I can buy. I haven't bought anything. So I need to do a sprint. Definitely. That's 1, 2. And then I think I really need to do a distraction again. Improvise. All 3s and 4s are successes as well. Yeah. All right, we're going to do improvise instead for the final 3. So that goes back up there. That was there. That the killer phase, panic phase, upkeep phase, we already did that. So now we're back to, now I'm back on track. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so now I'm gonna improvise first, and this allows me to do 2. Yes! Until this action phase ends, 3s and 4s are successes. So we'll keep that right there. Awesome sauce. Then we're going to do a distraction. And are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I'm going to take the 1 at least. And I got to use 4. Holy cow. That was a costly distraction. Good night in the morning. All right, but we're going to sprint now. Oh, okay, so that's a success. Oh, why do I keep rolling 2s? Why? Move up to 2 spaces. Man. Dude, he shoots. Oh, wait. Took the wrong dude. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to end my movement and just take this, which is a 6. So now I've got 12. Yeah, I think it's time to go crack that code. But my goodness, what bad rolls. My word. That's the end of my... That's the end. Not doing anything else. Well, should I? Yes. Okay, so close call comes back. Guard comes back. Focus, walk, focus, weak attack. All those come back. And now I have $2. I'm going to buy Open a Rift because I should have probably done that a long time ago. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I'm good. Now we are going to go to the killer phase. And the killer action is going to be to pull, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely going to be one of these dudes. Oh, that doesn't come out, so it's probably going to be this guy that turns into this person. Man alive, y'all. And then we flip over a terror card. Interdimensional focus, minor dark power. Whenever you resolve a dimensional thing on the finale card, immediately resolve it a second time. Does this give him +2 health? What? All right, so terror cards. Oh my goodness, I think this is hard, y'all. Shoot. Attacking a victim, targeting, resolving terror cards. Resolve the killer action as indicated. Draw the top terror card and resolve its effects top to bottom. So this just becomes a new power. Does that give him 2 new? Man, I think it does. Because that's what this symbol means. That's what that symbol is. Recover 1 health. So the bad guy recovers 2 health. He only had 1. He only lost 1, but dadgum, y'all. That's not cool. So now this gets flipped under there like that. And so there we have it. Gosh. This dude's a jerk. All right. Here we go. But that was all that happened on his card, so he doesn't actually kill anybody. So that's good. But during the panic phase, nobody died. During the upkeep phase, this person moves in here. And then we go on to the action phase. All right, here's what's happening. We're going to open a rift, and oh wow, I should have brought that close call. Discard, I guess, 2 cards. Weak attack and focus seems like I've got 2 focuses, so I'll discard these 2 to turn one of those into a star, which means that I can go to the mirror dimension. So that means I go down to the mirror dimension, and then while I'm in the mirror dimension, these gray guys can follow me. So now I'm going to do a walk. I'm going to move up to 1 space. Boom, like that. And I have to lose a health and 2 time for that. Oh, jeez Louise, come on. And then another walk. My goodness. I'll lose another health. 1, 2. And this is going to come down. I'm going to, you can come out of the mirror dimension at any point. So I'm going to come out of the mirror dimension, and these people will follow me to the mirror dimension. Because it says they will follow, and all 3 of them get turned into regular peeps, like so. And then I'm going to move my 1 and take 2 of them with me, and I'm going to go move 1 space and move 1 space, and that's going to go 1 here. I don't think that's considered ending movement though. Actually, I'm going to go move 1 space and then move 1 space, like that. And now this gets actually turned over. So now I have to place a tracking disc on the 0. So let me get a tracking disc here. Should have pulled these out earlier. And tracking disc is on 0. Tracking disc is on 0. All right. I think I just discarded both of these. No, I didn't have to. I just had to move 1. And I moved 1 space and lost a health. So I didn't have to get rid of these. So that's good. I think I might need to do a short rest though. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Crap. I gotta get that in a little bit. Alright, that's a 1. So spend my last and I get 1 health back. That was kind of a waste as well. But where did that go? All the way over there by the camera. Of course. I am doing so good today, folks. I mean, it's amazing. You must be thinking this guy must be a professional. Yeah, not really. Not when it comes to rolling dice, that's for sure. So I am out of actions, so I cannot do anything else. These will come back here. These will come out. So sprint, improvise, and distraction are now available again. All right. Planning. I don't have anything to do because I have 0 time. 0 time. All right. So that just goes back up here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't get those back yet. I have to wait. That sucks. But now I can put them out here, and this can go out here. Now we do the killer phase. So the killer phase is going to pull somebody into the mirror dimension. It's going to be that dude right there. And then he is going to... This place is dark and cold. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, if there are special victims in our dimension, then resolve a blank on the furthest special victim. Well, he's a minion. I don't think he's a victim. Oh, wait, place... Yeah, he's the head researcher. He's a minion. He's not a victim. There are no special victims on the thing, so we have to resolve one, which sucks because that means this one goes away. Oh, no. On the furthest special victim, there are no special victims, so that doesn't happen. Then he tries to come after a victim. He's with one, so splat. There's nothing else I can do there. So now I go to upkeep phase, and this person dies, and that goes up. Oh, you know what? That victim that died over here should have made him go up like that too. That makes this go up. Poop. It's getting harder. That sucks. Have you not been moving the bloodlust track? There haven't been a whole lot of people moving the bloodlust track because we haven't had a lot of victims dying. But we just had a victim die up here, and we just had a victim die right here, so it moved twice this round. Them getting pulled into the mirror dimension doesn't kill them. It just changes their placement. So, and I did move back to our dimension at the end of my action phase. So, all right, so that happened, and we are now going to now we're going to my action phase, and I have like nothing to do. So I'm going to go up to 6 here, and I'm going to try to focus. It's a shot in the dark. And I can't even make it that. So I just lose 2. Dang, I'm rolling so badly. So I get this one back, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I get all of those back, and I've got 4 to spend. So I think I need a sprint for 1, 2. then I think I need to open a rift for 3-4. That comes back. And now it goes to the killer phase, and he is going to what is that called? Resolving, yeah, mirror dimension. I'll just call it mirror dimension. So mirror dimension is he's going to do this, which turns this into that. And then we flip over a tarot card. Feel something evil in this place. If there are no victims on the board, there are. If there are more victims in our dimension than the mirror dimension, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there aren't. If there are more victims in our dimension than the mirror dimension, do this. There aren't more, because there's 4 and 4, so this doesn't happen. So nothing happens there. No panic, panic phase, nothing happens because nobody died. Upkeep phase, this person moves down here. And so that is that. Now, we are going to I'm going to open a rift. So go to mirror dimension. So I'm going to go to mirror dimension, and then I'm going to, I go to mirror dimension, and then I'm going to pop right back out of the mirror dimension, and these two turn into, because they follow me, like so. And then I'm going to walk. Weak attack. And no, I'm not going to do it. Dang it. All right, I'm just going to lose a health, and that allows me to walk 1. Boom. Now, whenever I do this, I can move this 1. So now I can reduce however much damage I have by 1, but then I have to lose 2. 1, 2. And I'm going to walk again. Okay, that's a success. So I can move 1 space and lose 1. Bing, like that. And so now this guy, these two are good and saved. So I'm going to saving a victim twice. I'm going to assume that's going to be going up to 5 then. All right. 1, 2, 3. Can't do it. All right. I'm going to sprint. And this is, no, that's not a good idea to do it right now. Not a good idea to do it right now. I'm going to end my turn. Maybe a short rest. Maybe a focus. Nope, not going to do anything. Not going to do anything. I'm just going to stay where it's at. So now focus is going to come back to me this turn. And these two will hit like this. All right, that was my action phase. Planning phase, I have $2 to spend. I think I'm going to buy a couple of close calls. And that goes back up here. And then that guy does his thing. He pulls somebody, so he pulls this dude in like that, and then this flips over. Oh my gosh. He gets 2 more health, but now his Slayer's attack value is by 1, so now he's doing 3 damage, not just 2. But nobody else dies. Okay. Yeah, Brian got S3 at DTW is right. I like the setup though. Yeah, it is good. How are you liking it? I keep fussing with mine, but haven't gotten it to the table yet. Oh, wrote that before you moved it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, end of the killer phase. Nobody died, so no panic phase. Upkeep phase. This person moves down here, which sucks. And then that's it for the upkeep phase. We go back to I really need to I really need to do some I need to do a short rest. All right, so short rest, first action. Oh, focus should have come back to my hand. And now these are the next round. And then this will go to here, and these will come back in my hand next round. All right, here we go, short rest. Good night in the morning, people. Focus and weak attack. Focus and weak attack to turn that into a success. I get 1 health back, and I lose 1 time. Golly. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, there's nothing I can do there. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Okay, I don't have to get rid of the focus and weak attack. That was helpful. All right. So I get to do that, and which is what I just did. All right, and that was a close call to use that instead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I will sprint. I can move up to 2 spaces for 1. All right, I'm just going to move here. That allows me to flip this over, which now I'm actually at 10, 15, so I just need to roll a 5 or higher on a 20-sided die. I need to get back up there. And I think now is the time to do a focus. Yes. That goes there, and then we go 1, 2 there. And let's try that again. Another focus. Well, I guess short-lived. But that, and I just lost my 2. What a loser. All right, so I'm going to end my turn, and then into the planning phase, the 2 walks come back, and I've got $5 to spend. So we need to get an improvise for 3 and a sprint for 2. So that's 5 altogether. It goes up here, and these come back down here. Sprint will come out. Close call comes out. And then all of these come back here. Alrighty, killer phase. Killer Phase is a jerk. He's a jerky jerk. This person turns into one of these people. And then he flips over a card. And he's going to target me or the nearest dude, which is the same thing. And he's going to move two. Well, he's going to move one boot, which is 2 spaces. 1, 2 to the library. And he's going to kill twice, but nothing happens. And then this comes back up 1. Dang it. All right, so the terror deck is now empty, which is bad because every time we don't move the terror deck, every time we don't do the terror deck, we're going to reveal the finale. So why doesn't this... Gosh. All right. So now, upkeep phase, this person dies. That goes up. So now he's moving 3. And now, so the next phase, this card's going to turn over. And if we get up to here, that card's going to turn over too, which would be really bad. All right, so here we go. Okay, first things first, we're going to do improvise. I'm going to use a close call on that and re-roll this. Yes! So 3s and 4s are successes for the remainder of this action phase. So we're going to do a sprint. And oof, that's 1 success, so I can move up to 2 spaces. I'll go 1, 2, like that. This person will, it doesn't really matter, does it? They'll follow me anyway. So I can move 2 spaces and it costs me 1 time. And then I need to do a walk. 3s and 4s are still successes. Yes, 3s and 4s, that's 2 successes, so I can go up to 2 spaces. 1, 2. And I have to lose 1. So I'm going to try to crack the code, which means I have to spend 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to roll the 20-sided die. And I'm adding 15 to this die roll. Oh, it just continues, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. I had plus 15. Arrgh. What in the world? And I don't have enough to try again. Snapdragon, I swear. Arrgh. All right, whatever. So sprint comes out, improvise comes out, close call comes out. These will come up into my hand because they're free. I have 1 time left. I need a close call. And that takes me back up to 6. Man. Holy cow, man. All right. So now that I don't have this, we turn this over. Welcome to my world. Check that art out. That's cool. Looks neat. So now he's not only going to be pulling people over, He's also going to be targeting them and moving and attacking, and he's going to raise the terror. Gosh. When revealed, repeat until no victims remain in our dimension. Well, there we have it. So there's that. This is not looking good, folks. All right, here we go. All right. So that is that. Jeez Louise. But that happens, and then I imagine he moves. Boom, boom. And then attacks for 3. He's going to hit me for 3. I'm going to be able to block up to 7. But that goes all the way back to that. Duty shoots. All right. So that's that. So now I am going to panic phase, nobody was killed. Upkeep phase, nothing happens because this dude doesn't have any more people in his dimension to pull from. Oh, I should have gone up here, I think. Once. Did I? No, that was last turn. Okay. Oh, and then this comes here. Rip. Okay, well, we're gonna go with we're gonna do focus because we're trying to get our 2 dice back here. All right. I'm not gonna lose anything. I'm just gonna take that, get my 2nd die back, and I only lose 1 health. I'm sorry, 1 time. And then I'm going to spend 3 to roll this stupid die again. And I'm going to add 15 to it. Yes! All right, so if the mission is complete when the total is greater than or equal to 20, place Jaquette on the shopping mall. Look through the item deck. So Jaquette is going to go on the shopping mall. Then I get to look through this deck. So I've got a trash can lid, which allows me to ignore a damage, I think, 3 times. A flamethrower, ooh, with a range of 0 to 1. Takes 2 hands, I can use it twice. You may not have any items in your backpack. May be used once per action phase to deal damage equal to half the killer's current strength, rounded down, or to kill all minions in your space. Yeah. I'm taking the flamethrower, man. Definitely. And we'll shuffle this back up. To form the item deck for that space. So we're going to flip this one back over. So now there is a first aid kit available there. And so let's see, here are my tokens for tracking usage. So Got 2 uses out of this thing. All right. Oh, I can't attack him unless I'm in the mirror dimension. Okay. So, what do? I gotta be in the mirror dimension to hurt that guy. Okay, well, Jacquette is in your space. Change 1 die to a star when resolving action cards that provide movement, and 1 additional victim may follow you. Okay. So let's go ahead and this doesn't really move up to 2 spaces, move up to 1 space, get some health back. Let's do a focus again. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's cool. There, and then we get +2. I think I'm just going to I think I am definitely going to call my turn. This is going to come up into my hand. That's going to go there. These are going to come here. Improvise and sprint. I'm going to end my turn. So I got 4. That's 1, 2. Man, critical blow. I'm going to do retaliate because I imagine he's going to hit me hard and it could kill me, but we're going to do that. And that's going to go back up there. Only victims in the same dimension or on the same space will panic. Victims in the mirror dimension, however, can attack you in any dimension. I'm wondering what happens to Jacquette here. Determine the closest victim and if there's a tie. For a normal victim, replace the yellow. For a special victim, move their token on the... Oh, okay. So this person is up here like this. Okay. So on his turn, he is going to move this down here like that. And... because he's going to attack me, that's why. All right, so... Okay. Then he's going to target me, and then attack, move to me, and then attack me. And then this is going to go up here. So he's going to attack me for 3. I'm going to do a retaliate. I'm going to do close call. Oh my gosh, are you serious? So we will do a weak attack and a walk to turn that into a star, which means I can reduce the attack by 2, which means it's a 0, but I also damage him. like so. And then we're going to go with, okay, so that's a retaliate and a close call. And then we're going to go with, let's see here. Gosh, Strider, lay down. Just lost my train of thought. I'm very sorry. That came up one. Nobody died because he attacked me and I blocked it all. Wait, yeah, because it was, oh, it was 3 damage, wasn't it? No, 2 damage, 3 movement. Okay, so nothing happens there. Daggum. I'm sucking so bad at this game. Panic phase, nothing happens. Upkeep phase, nothing happens. And it comes back to my turn. Gosh. I am not going to do anything. I am going to spend 6. I'm going to spend Open a Rift. Then I'm going to do Close Call, that's 3. And then Distraction for 3 more, so that's 6. So I've used all of my stuff. I'm going to get these 4 back. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm good there. And now this will come back, retaliate, comes back down here, close call comes up here. Oh, I didn't get, did I buy Open a Rift? I think I did, yeah? Yes. Oh, whew. Okay. Thought that was like super brain fart moment there for a minute. Okay. Next is going to be, I just did my planning phase. Now we're in the killer phase. Nobody is in our dimension, so he doesn't do that, but he targets me, he moves, he attacks me, which is actually bad. Yeah. Because he's, oh, he's only doing 2. No, he's doing 3 because of that. Oh, all right. So I'm going to lose 3. And I can't remember if that last one, I think I lose 3 and then I'm rolling +1 dice. Lose 1 health marker for each point of damage. If damage being applied is, and only your black final health token remains, reveal it to see if you are really dead or not. If damage being applied and only, okay, so this goes away, but it's all good. I don't have to turn that over yet. Oh, gosh. All right, so here we go. Upkeep phase, nothing happens. Back to no panic phase because nobody died. Back to my thing. So we're going to open a rift and reroll 2 dice. And that sucks. Go to mirror dimension. I heal 1. And I lose 2. Victims may follow. So I'm down in the mirror dimension now. And I did this, so I get to raise that. While I'm down there, maybe used once per action phase, so I'm going to use this for one. And the flamethrower, again, it says to deal damage equal to half the killer's current health, rounded down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm dealing damage to him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. Then I'm going to do a walk. Yes. 2 spaces. So all of these people come with me. 1, 2, like that. And then we're going to do another walk. So with Jacquette and me, I can turn one of them to a star. Oh, wait. 1, and then this is my second here. And that allows us to move 1 to the police station for 1 space down. And then we are going to do a distraction. Are you kidding me? Do I have a close call? I have a close call. I'll re-roll 1 of dice. Come on, give me a star. Or that. Close call. And I'll do a weak attack and a focus to turn that into a star. And then that allows us to do, yeah, we get 1 up here, and we also get +1 here for time. So that's that. And now we're going to end my turn. So walk and walk. I just use these. So those stay here. Weak attack, focus, close call, distraction, and open a rifter over there like that. So that's the end of my turn. Then we go to planning phase. I have $3 to spend. And, oh, I left the mirror dimension. I'm sorry. At the end of my turn, I left the mirror dimension. That turns this dude into this. And then we are going to, I'm not saving a victim. Did I do? I don't think I did anything that was the, no, I didn't. No, I did, because I got that and that. So this actually goes up another one. Cool. All these guys stay here, and I'm going to have a very bad turn next turn. All right, here we go. Going on to the killer phase. The killer phase is going to be, he draws this person back into the nether realm, and then he is going to, whenever you resolve on the finale card, immediately resolve it a second time, so that pulls her down as well. And then he is going to move 3 towards me. 1, 2, 3. Crap. And then he's going to attack. Nuts. All right, so lose that, and let's find out if I'm dead or not. I am. So, blap. I was going to hit him with the flamethrower again, which would have done 2 more damage, and then try to run away, but I just ran out of time and ran out of stuff. It's weird, though, because I'm pretty sure the only way that I could get this is if the people are dying. And because of his ability of pulling them into the the mirror dimension, and then he always attacks me first. We didn't have a whole lot of bad dudes. We only had 2 victims die the entire time. But I think that's because of his little nuance of pulling people into the mirror dimension. So I could be doing something wrong, though. I don't think so. Normal victim, place yellow meeple with a gray meeple. For a special victim, move their dimension. Oh, we were doing that right. Panic the victim. Panic the victim when they move into the mirror dimension. I was not doing that. That sucks. There are no available green meeples. Then the victim furthest from the Slayer is killed. Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay, now I understand. Yep, this would have been higher because every time I had to remove, and I think that was twice, it would have been probably at least up here. And this dark power would have been out there as well, which says renewed determination whenever you resolve a mirror dimension on the finale card, Slayer immediately targets and moves 1 space. So it just gives him more mobility. That would have changed things. But, yeah. If there are no victims in our dimension when resolving, increase this instead. Ah, that would have moved it too. Dang it, man. So much stuff to read. Well, I'll do better next time. All right, well, there's not much I can do other than say that's a good idea of how the game works. That's about all I can do, though. I really do like this game. It's really cool. It's got a lot of neat stuff going on. I really like this feature film. I'm going to try it some more to see if I can beat it. But generally speaking, this is a fun game. It's a really fun game. There's absolutely 0 arguments as to why this is not one of the best solo games that's out there right now, I think. I really do enjoy it. Now, it is a re-implementation of Hostage Negotiator, which is interesting. And I think it's one of those things where it's one of those arguments that you can make that if you just have the right theme, it really makes a difference. Because I didn't mind Hostage Negotiator, but I really enjoy this. And I think it has a little bit to do with the theme. The artwork doesn't hurt with the ones that are from Vincent Dutrait, and the artwork on the other ones aren't bad as well. But this, it would have been nice if this had had a heart on it. What did the person have? Well, he didn't have another heart either. I just had to kill him. But I was close. Got him down to 5, but from 11. But that was thanks to the flamethrower. That was cool, though. Had a good time. All right, I'm out of here. Come back tomorrow for Metal Gear Solid with me and JT. We're going to do that at 1 p.m. on Friday. That'll be a good time. If you are in the area, we're also going to be doing our monthly Steamers West board game night tomorrow night from 5 to 9. So you can come on by if you wish. That should be a cool thing if you can make it. If you can't, that's also fine. But was this from Season 3 or standalone? It's from Season 3. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.